Okay, so in the box you get a little baggie full of these little plastic ends, something that looks like a knob. In the bag is this tube with the actual device, and then instructions for how to pop it open and assemble, I guess. Gonna try that first, see the assembly, see how it goes. I might try to get that on film. Not sure if I've got the space to do that though. A couple confusing things. There's instructions to add this knob that did come with it to the top, replacing a black thing which was not there. And the instructions then say to hold this upside down. If you do that, mine came with this thing twisted like that, and these things just kind of fall out of place. I sort of figured out that if you get them back into place, that this is supposed to go there to prevent them from sliding, so that you can then turn it upside down and I guess pull the legs out or something to then follow the instructions of getting it set up. Okay, the instructions are kind of vague about these plastic things because it's almost impossible to read the red text and understand which number 1 and number 2 is. You can almost see it in the picture here, but I think I figured it out. And maybe this will help. So this goes on the tips of these if you need it. This is for extra long stuff. In that case, you can kind of prop these things up. Any of them can kind of lift and set, but they won't stay set unless you put the number 2 thing in here. And that kind of just sets in there like that to help lock it in place after you pull it out. And those little things come in with a little burlap bag. It kind of locks in on its own, but this is just kind of the backup, I guess. So that's what those things look like. You can have them flat. There's kind of 3 levels flat. First level, second level, depending on how long a dress or skirt or pants towel might be. So this is about 3 feet-ish tall off the floor, and it's got about a 3-foot diameter spread there too. All in all, this looks very sturdy. It's called portables, but I don't think I'll be traveling with this. Might, but probably, maybe if I were camping or had an RV or something, but looking at this more for home use. Pretty cool. It's definitely sturdy. This thing also, when they're put back in place, you're supposed to be able to turn this knob, and this knob is supposed to make this lock these things into place. It doesn't work on mine. It was also missing some part that was supposed to come off according to the directions. But this just kind of spins loosely. I can tighten it down and make it harder to spin, but it doesn't twist with the knob itself. So maybe mine's assembled wrong at the factory. There's something else maybe under here, or maybe, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on that. But it doesn't affect the use. I can still do this by hand. Don't really know why you even need the knob at all.
Okay, this is a review of the JOOM clothes rack. It comes in this bag, a nice and sturdy bag. So here it is. I just have this tied on here for convenience. So to open this bag, to open this rack, you just flip the side here and pull on one of these legs, and then all of the rest come. So they announced this as having like multiple heights, and it technically does, because you can adjust the height by pushing these in. I wish they had those little lips to make this adjustment a little bit easier. That would be nice, but it's fine without. So those are the 2 adjustments. and then the legs just come out like that. I'm going to put these back in just for the purposes of the review. And then to do the top, you just twist this out of the way. And then you pull out all of the arms. So I'm just going to leave one right now. So that's really all there is to putting that together. And then you have these additional pieces that come in this bag here. So these pieces here are to change the level adjustment. So you would just clip this in, and then it hangs at an angle like that. If you need more height for hanging your shirts. And these pieces here go on the end. And then they give you a lip for hanging hangers off of. Now some of these actually have notches in them. Let's see if I can pull one out with a notch. So as you can see, this one has notches. So some come with notches and some don't. So I don't understand why. Maybe they're trying to help you to balance the load, because this is quite tippy without being balanced. So I wish they all had notches on them. And the other thing that I wish is that maybe it would be nice if there was some way to use this outside and peg this into the ground. I know it's not intended for that purpose, but if there were some holes where you could put some little pegs, it would be nice to be able to use this to sturdy it up on a windier day if you wanted to dry some clothes outside. But besides that, overall, this is a very cleverly designed unit, and I quite like it.
For hangers, comes with a few of these pieces. And these pieces are to be used accordingly. When you want to extend the length of the arm, so you can air dry bigger pieces of clothes. So this piece goes right in here. You extend the arm, and voila! This piece goes on the end. So you hook your hanger or your piece of clothing, and if it's a longer piece of clothing, you have more room. And then this. So it's very versatile, very neat. The clips are made of hard plastic. Seem pretty durable. When you're done, drop them back inside. And there's this knob to store it. You turn the white disc part over the handles and you secure it so they won't come out. And you put the legs back up into the tube area, and then it's a nice, neat little storage container also.
This handy-dandy portable compact drying rack has become my go-to laundry day hack. It's ideal for small spaces, apartments, or houses that do not have a laundry room. For those items of clothing that are either too delicate for the dryer or you've simply spent way too much money to have them shrink in the dryer, this comes in handy. It requires no tools to set up. It does come with a little pouch that has tiny plastic adapters so that you can choose whether you want the arms to be horizontal or you can set them at an angle for clothes that require coat hangers. The item that I have here has 6 arms, but it does come in a 12-arm option. Both metal and wood options are also available. I honestly love this drying rack. It has become such a useful tool in my house. Even my kids enjoy setting it up. They make it fun. They think that they're helping mom out with laundry day, which of course is always a win-win. This laundry rack is awesome and I highly recommend it.
Should go.
This is the worst thing we've ever bought. Wouldn't you say? You guys are on Amazon
my God.
reviews. We've been.
I might never use Amazon Prime again.
No, stop.
We could not. We don't make the mistake of taking this little black thing, and taking it off and letting everything fall out of it because
I'm not even sure if this
we're
is
just
But
we're
I
in
have
hell.
I have this nut right here.
It's the
Yeah,
worst.
the nut has to go on the knee.
Don't buy this item. It's crazy.
So how long have we been working on it?
We all have PhDs from Harvard, and none of us can figure this out. If only.
Like, I think there was like a definite 1 hour.
I at one point wanted to
PhD.
throw it through the window. If you do it while we're talking, I'll be like amazed.
And maybe send how-to video on Amazon so that we could see
God, I hate
how
this
you do it.
thing.
Super happy with this purchase from Amazon. My friend Jennifer recommended it, and I could not be happier.